Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Indiana Pacers and the Portland Trailblazers. And the dunk by Lillard.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
Basket counts.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Fires the three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
About a minute played here so far in the first. So nice passing by Indiana here. Smits can't get it to go. Now Portland with it. It's a three-point game. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Drexler's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's George, using his post moves to get the 2 points. George has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Now, you see Paul George stay strong and committed with the basketball, totally focused on finishing.
Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Daniels left side. Here's Smits. And Indiana again with the bucket.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Out to the wing. Aldridge with the bucket.
On offense, LaMarcus is so dependable. He's ready to make the play from wherever he is on the floor. Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Lillard can't get it to go. And so George will bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 6. The 3. Another 3 for Portland.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
George with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. Here's Smits. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Rob. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's George. And the shot's good. And that's now 6 points for Paul George.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The 3, here's Lillard. Buries it from 3.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Pass to Smits. Here's Hibbert. Here's Smits. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 3. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Hibbert, that's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
There's a screen by Aldridge. Lillard into the lane. Here's Drexler. Another 3 for Portland.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now.
18.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can. We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Siakam outside. Back to George. And the jam by George.
You see an opportunity if you're Paul George, say the athleticism's still a part of who I am.
For three, here's Lillard. Paul George pulls it in.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
The shot, no good. Portland leading by 7. Lillard with the ball. Haliburton picks him up. Portland, no good that time either.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Haliburton finishes strong.
Well, we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Haliburton with the hops.
It's a one-on-one situation. Here's George. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. George has got 10 points.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Siakam outside. Strong bucket by Siakam.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Aldridge misses. Indiana on offense. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Here's Haliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Haliburton, he knows the way.
Lillard outside. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Indiana leading. Haliburton, good. 6 points for Tyrese Haliburton.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Aldridge. Now Sabonis. Three-pointer. Siakam pulls down the board. Indiana on offense. A nice run going, 12 in a row. Here's Granger. Lets the three fly. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Lillard outside. The three from Aldridge. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Timeout called, Portland.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
The Pacers making a switch here. Now Portland with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Sabonis, he's open. And it's Tyrese Haliburton with the rebound. And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Pass to Sabonis. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. Sabonis has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space. Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
McCollum outside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Gets the 3 to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Another 3 for Portland. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Siakam with it. McCollum covering. Pass to Artest. Sabonis. Siakam looking it over. Right wing. Here's Granger. Misses the 3. Portland leading. Here's Drexler. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Artest. Pass to Sabonis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Sabonis has got 6 points.
Boy, you cannot give Sabonis this kind of advantage. He's got the kind of touch and focus necessary to score it.
For 3, McCollum. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
This guy's such an excellent offensive rebounder. Sabonis with a finish.
Pass to McCollum. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Portland.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
Here's Artest. Here's Granger. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. McCollum with a steal. Pass to Aldridge. Lillard left side. Halliburton with a steal. Fires the 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Aldridge outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Sabonis, left side. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
6 on the shot clock. Halliburton with the ball. McCollum covering. Siakam, no good. Trailblazers lead by 5. Looking to get it going. Lillard into the lane.
Hey, get up, Dame. Mr. Lillard taking flight.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. To the middle. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 8 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
McCollum outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
And McCollum excels at everything on the court. And man, he is putting on a show.
Halliburton for 3. Aldridge pulls down the board. For 3, here's Lillard. The shot won't fall. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Puts up a 3. And it's Drexler missing. Pacers trail by 8. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up top, Sabonis. From the high post. Portland with a rebound.
No one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers, it's almost effortless how he shoots.
Pass to Granger. That'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge.
Indiana, 47.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Trailblazers lead by 11. And there's the drive. Kicks it out to Aldridge. Off target from outside. Here's George. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
This is a case where it's just the pure strength of Paul George, able to fight through contact so well on these shots.
Here's Aldridge. Here's Drexler. The basket is good. Off the setup from Aldridge.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Pass to McCollum. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
At the line for 2, Damian Lillard.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
It's George with the drive. Aldridge pulls down the board.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Drexler, that's good.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
George. Pass to Daniels. George for 3. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And here's Aldridge. Here's Walton. Blocked! Timeout, Pacers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I got a chance to hear what Indiana's head coach was saying to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And count it.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
George. Oh! finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Now McCollum. For three. It's good from beyond the arc.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
2 minutes.
Wide open look. Shot's no good. Pacers trail by 14. Halliburton. Here's the floater. And it's good on the lay-in.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
McCollum. Lillard outside. Now McCollum. Here's George. Book it. Straight in.
Oh my goodness, Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Can't get the three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
McCollum with the rebound. Trailblazers lead by 10. Beyond the arc. Money from three.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now McCollum. Jacks up a three. Fires in the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
Off the pass, McCollum can be instantaneous. He doesn't think, he just shoots.
Drexler. Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Now Halliburton. To win the run. Misses. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. We saw